Becky Lander here with you for our Make Money Monday. So happy you're joining us this morning. We have an action-packed topic all around what to be doing now to truly enjoy your holiday break. And I know for many direct sellers, it's not totally a break, but I do hope that you have a little bit of downtime, a little bit of family time, and there's a lot of things that you can do this week to get yourself prepared for that and so you can truly enjoy the holiday season. So, with that said, as you're joining in, say hello. Let me know what direct sales companies are in the house. It is so fun to always see where everyone's joining from, what companies are represented. We are live in all the places. I'm actually going to go ahead and click on over to our business page, make sure that we are sharing this in both of our groups, our Modern Direct Seller Academy, which is our member group, as well as sharing it in our Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales biz, a great place to check in for kind of daily inspiration, training, all kinds of good stuff pop into that group on the regular. I also am going to make sure we are live on Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn, all the places. Hey, Brenda, Pampered Chef is in the house. I love it. So good. Good to see you. So glad you are here. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know over here we were doing all kinds of fun holiday type things. We baked 10 dozen cookies with Tastefully Simple on Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. Me and my kids, it was so fun. We were done with all of our cookies by 9 a.m. And usually we're barely getting moving around 9 a.m. on a weekend. So that was pretty awesome. Also, I went to a street fair that was in our local neighborhood with some holiday gift ideas. And I have to say, since we're on this topic, I was so surprised that out of all the vendors in this entire, it was a little street fair. It wasn't, there was maybe 25 different little booths set up. Nobody was collecting contact information. So if you're doing events this weekend, please tell me that you have a raffle or you have a sign-up sheet or you have a way to get people's contact information. The only thing I think I got was when I purchased a couple things and I got a couple business cards tossed in the bag. But I'm telling you guys, you've got to build your list, connect with people, gather that contact information. You should have it front and center. And out of all of these different small businesses that had such cute stuff, they were not collecting contact information. I was like, where's your list? Where do I sign up? Oh, you don't have one? Oh, okay. So just a friendly reminder for those that are out there doing events. I know the next couple weekends, you probably have a lot happening if you're an in-person kind of person where you're out there doing a lot of events. So make sure you're collecting that contact information. All that to be said, I am so happy to talk a little bit today about planning. We have our 2025 planning workshop. This is something we do every year. It is so popular. So we're bringing it back again for another year. You can get a free ticket to come plan with us over at moderndirectseller.com/2025 plan. And that is actually not happening until, well, it's kind of around the corner, but December 17th. So we have a little bit of time. I know many of you are pushing to hit those holiday shipping cutoff dates that are happening over the next week or so, getting all those online orders taken care of and done. So once you get that done and you can shift gears into planning and start thinking about 2025, we would love to see you at that workshop. If you can't make it live, it will be recorded, but you do have a better chance of winning some prizes when you're actually there in person. So hopefully you can make it to the live event. So here's a couple of quick tips just on what you can be doing now. And I say now, but you know what you have going on, right? You know what you have going on. You might have a lot happening this week in terms of what to do this, but when I say now, I'm saying before you check out for the holidays, here's a couple of things that you can start doing to just have a little bit more ease and enjoyment over the holidays. I wore my joyful sweater that I just got. Isn't it so cute? So have a little bit more joy over the holidays because, of course, we want to stay consistent. We want to keep touching our business every day. But we also, let's be real, we're human. We're going to need a little bit of time off. So a couple of just quick tips on how to stay in front of your customers, how to keep orders coming in, how to not just totally throw your hands up and give up on December. which is going to make a rough start for January over the next couple of weeks. So the first one is really to show off some fun behind the scenes content. Like if you were following my Instagram or Facebook stories over the weekend, you would have seen us in the kitchen baking all these cookies, having a total fun time together, or my kids doing the basketball free throw contest with the Elks yesterday, right? So that behind the scenes content, the holiday season, I mean, typically there's a lot happening, right? You're at parties, you're out shopping. I even shared a little sneak peek from Jay Bloom over the weekend that I ordered some holiday gifts of what was in my box, right? So that behind the scenes content, people actually really want to be involved in. So even if it isn't directly tied to your business or directly tied to certain products that you represent and you are selling, just showing up consistently and showing the day-to-day of your life behind the scenes is a great way to stay consistent throughout the holiday season. I mean, I threw up a post last week just asking for ideas, which was legit. I really needed it. Ideas for pre-teen gift giving for stockings. And oh my gosh, I think there was like over 50 responses of all these cool ideas. So you want to stay consistent, be real, be authentic, just show up as you're doing your normal stuff over the holiday season. People want to go along with you on that journey. So here's your reminder that behind the scenes or day in the life content this time of year is a great way to show up and stay consistent in front of your customers. Now, the next thing that I highly recommend is to map out some of your emails and text messages over really through the end of the month or maybe even the beginning of January, depending upon when you plan to kind of step back into things, right? So I know that's something that my team and I are doing right now. We are spending time mapping out our content through the end of the year and probably the first week of January as well, because my kids don't go back to school until it's like January 8th or 9th this year. It's late this year. So we're mapping out a lot of that content now. So while I might not be sitting at my desk doing my day-to-day thing, I am still staying in touch with my people. And we're doing that over Project Broadcast, scheduling out our text messages ahead of time. And we're doing that with email marketing, right? So if you're one of our amazing Oh My High users and you're on our Plus plan, you can do that with email marketing. If you haven't stepped into email marketing, ConvertKit, or now known as Kit, is a great place to set up a free plan. You can schedule those emails out in advance so you're still showing up on the regular. And while you might not know exactly what your company has up their sleeve, if there's going to be any after Christmas sales or any last minute promos or deals dropped, you can really use that time period as a little bit of filler content, right? Maybe it's reminding them of your favorite 5 products, or maybe it's sharing a little glimpse into your year in review. How many customers did you serve? How did you show up for people? What events did you do? What was the top product that you sold? So putting together some kind of year-end content is always great. And then, of course, to kick off the start of the year too. That's really fun as well, to say, hey, it's the beginning of January and this is what you can expect from me this year. I'm going to be showing up more on my Instagram channel. I am going to be launching over on YouTube. You might be finding me at holiday markets this year. You can kind of give people a preview of what's to come. So again, we're taking people with us on that journey, and you can 100% map that content out ahead of time. So you're not having to do that in real time over the holiday break when you're trying to enjoy a little bit of time with family or maybe even traveling and things are super busy and hectic. Now, the next one, you guys know that I'm going to say this one, is scheduling your social content, right? So scheduling your social content is a great way to get ahead. So if you can do that this week, next week, for the end of the year, you can do a countdown to 2025. That's a really fun one, especially that week in between Christmas and New Year's, which is typically when people are mostly kind of having a little bit of downtime. I think there's 6 days, like 6 days in between there. So you can do a post each day, and maybe it's a product feature every day. You have lots of different options of what that could look like for you, but you do not need to be doing that in real time. You do not need to be showing up every day as you're enjoying family time. You can map that out, schedule it ahead of time. Of course, I love ScentShare. That is my preferred social scheduler. You can also schedule natively over on the app if you need to do that as well. And I thought it would be a little fun today to take you a little behind the scenes in the Modern Direct Seller Academy. I know that Evelyn, I think, dropped a comment like, you got to invite them to the academy. They need the training, right? So every month we do what we call a social selling action plan. And I'm really excited as we're rolling into 2025. We're actually going to take these plans and align them with a live event, which is a content lab that we do every month, and actually put this into action together. Because sometimes you get good content and then you're like, oh, I don't even have time to do anything with it, right? So we're going to actually do that together in some live events. But I want to share with you just a peek behind the scenes of our December social selling action plan. Let's see if I can share this whole tab. There we go. Okay, perfect. So if you're in the academy, you have access to this document. If you're not, like, come hang out with us in the academy because you want to get your hands on this. But we have our 365 social plan. If you're looking for just fun engagement posts, pancakes, waffles, colored lights or white lights, like all of those kind of fun things just to get people talking, you can definitely tap into that. And then this month we always break it down into what to share, what to say, and what to try for the month. And it's all preloaded to boards, Canva, all the places to make it really easy for you. So we have some really simple social engagement, like raise your hand if you're trying to figure out who to shop for. Like I just did that one and I got a ton of interaction on that. Or what are you grateful for this holiday season? Do you have any vacation plans for 2025? We all want to talk about where we're going on vacation in 2025. Am I right? And then taking it down to a personal message like, oh, take me with you. What are you going to do when you travel to Hawaii or you make that East Coast trip or you head to Florida for spring break, right? And then we've given you some emails. So if you are using email marketing, definitely tap into these emails. They're written for you. They are all around last minute holiday sales for different types of personas. Are you looking for the perfect gift for the adventurer, the homebody, the tech lover? And of course, you're going to align those with your own products as well. And then the last thing I want to share with you, which I think is a great kind of filler content, especially during that week that might be a little bit quieter, is a holiday bingo. So we've actually put together an entire Canva template for you. This is so much fun. I think these are so much fun. So it's giving your people certain tasks to do. And this is all editable because it's in a Canva template. Maybe it's, hey, leave us a review before the end of the year, or follow us over on Instagram, or share a selfie with your favorite order, your favorite product, right? So you can kind of give them some things to do. And then, of course, you're going to pick some winners. And we have templates for all of those winners based on if they do a column or they do a row or they do horizontal. So just to kind of get some ideas flowing for what to do during that time period. This is a really fun one as well. And then we have some tips on live shopping, which again is a great way that people really love to shop. And so sometimes we forget that people love to share and love to shop in different ways. And especially if you're doing any kind of open house, if you have product out already at your house for last minute gift giving, before you go clean it all up, do a quick live video and share what you have and just let people comment when they want it. But do the in-person event first, because then you can get rid of a bunch of stuff and then you can do the live event second. So just a couple of quick strategies for you on things to do now, things to get ahead on, things to plan for, to just really enjoy that holiday season a bit more. So with that said, I know over here I'm going to be batching out some content. I'm excited for that. We probably won't be live for all of our Make Money Mondays through the holiday season. So later on this week, I'm going to record a couple of those ahead of time, plan out my emails, my text messages, my social content. So once the kids are out of school, we can kind of have a little bit of a break from the day to day. So looking forward to all of that. And I can't wait for the 2025 planning session. So please come join me on December 17th. You can grab your free ticket at moderndirectseller.com/2025 plan. And we are going to create an entire action plan for what you want to accomplish for the year. If you're inside the academy or you purchase our 2025 Ready bundle, you'll also get a backstage pass to come hang out with us for a bonus Q&A that's happening on the 18th as well to really solidify that plan. So much to look forward to as we wrap up the end of the year. I hope you all are rocking your holiday sales, looking forward to a little bit of downtime, but also recognizing that you're not totally checking out because it's really hard to get going again in the new year if we're completely checked out, but creating some content, showing up in different ways. And so you're still staying in front of your customers and have that momentum going into January. So with that said, happy Monday. I look forward to seeing you guys all back here next Monday for another edition of Make Money Monday. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.